see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to
Searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz.
Hi Isha, what's up?
Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to take shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
पिछला याद है ना क्या हुआ था कि ये सीरी को ढूंढने निकला था इसने किएरा मेट्स को मिला था फिर ये लोग वो एल्फ के वहां केव में गए थे उसके बाद से नहीं खेला हमने आई थिंक नहीं खेला उसके बाद से आई डोंट नो नहीं बल्कि वो था आई गेस वो कर्स लिफ्ट करने गया था मैं यस कर्स लिफ्ट करने गया था उसको फाइक आइल पे आई थिंक फाइक आइल का कर्स
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
ये स्किप कर दूं?
I'm cold.
या तुम्हें याद है ये?
Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this
यार
place.
वो ये एक बहुत अमीर लैंडलॉर्ड की बेटी होती है और ये ना एक फार्मर से इसको प्यार हो जाता है इस लड़की को ना तो जब वॉर के वक्त जो है ना तो ये लोग ना शेल्टर लेने आ गए थे क्योंकि ये अभी वो निल्फगार्ड और वो टिमेरी वो सॉरी रेडेनिया की वॉर चल रही है ना तो शेल्टर लेने के लिए ये फाइक आइल पे आ गए थे ये जो है बड़ा सा टावर है तो इधर जो है ना वो विलेजर्स आ गए थे इनको रेड कर दी थी कि इनके पास खाना और सब है तो इनको रेड कर दी थी याद है ओके
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special.
चल यार झूठी. इसने पोशन पी लिया था वो इसके अच्छा इनके पास एक मेज था जो इनके साथ रहता था तो इसने इसको बचाने के लिए ना इसको एक पैरालिसिस पोशन दे दिया था तो ये पैरालाइज हो गई थी और फिर इसको चूहों ने खा लिया था.
No. And you, babe. Yep. I don't. As my. Really sad story, but something's not right.
Yes.
Got a feeling.
Farmers tried to rape her, but
you're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
चल यार.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
अरे ये चूहे कहाँ से आ गए? हट. अरे हट यहाँ से यार. Either human
experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Experimenting on humans. Ocean wire. ऊपर जरा देख के आए क्या है. भूल गया ऊपर ये शायद एक्सपेरिमेंट करता था लोगों पे ऊपर ये लोगों को ट्रैप रखता था. Image.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Yes. Garrett of Haryana. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. चलना जल्दी. तुझे चूहे क्या कर रहे हो? चल यार चूहे मारेंगे मुझे. इसको तो पकड़ो एनेबल को. एनेबल बिटवा किधर हुआ? हट जाओ चूहे. Wait, let me like guess Geralt killing चूहे. Wait, let me like I guess मुझे कैमरा का रखना चाहिए क्या? लेफ्ट कॉर्नर पे. हाँ लेफ्ट कॉर्नर पे रखूँ या राइट कॉर्नर पे? सही है मैं यहाँ रख रहा हूँ कैमरा. Okay, let's go. ओ किथे चली गई मैडम? चलना मरना.
got to kill him.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the wraiths yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
अभी ये कह रहा है कि क्वेस्ट में कर लूंगा तो ये केयर मोहन चली जाएगी जहाँ पे ये ले रहते हैं ना सारे विचर वगैरह. अभी तो ब्लडी बैरन का सीन आएगा ना. हाय हाय तुम सिरी को देखोगी आज अगर तुम रुक गई थोड़े सा. आज देखते हैं सिरी को. हाँ सिरी को ढूंढ रहा हूँ यार. इसको जरूरी है ये क्वेस्ट के लिए. वो केयर मोहन का जो बैटल है ना. ओहो सेक्सी वेरी सेक्सी बैटल. लेकिन तुम उसके अंदर शायद रो जाओ. आई डोंट नो लेकिन इट्स वेरी सेक्सी यार. बहुत अच्छा गेम है यार ये. अभी तो तुमने ब्लड एंड वाइन नहीं खेला जिसका वो म्यूजिक वगैरह है ना. अभी मैंने जिसकी स्टोरी भी डाली थी. ब्लड एंड वाइन बहुत अच्छा है. बहुत मतलब मेन स्टोरी से अच्छा ब्लड एंड वाइन है. वो थोड़ा सा आएगा. अभी तो काउंटर और डेम आएगा. वो जो शैतान नहीं कह रहा था मैं जो टाइम भी रोक देता है. इसके बाद मैं चलता हूँ सीरी को तुम्हें दिखाने.
Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
For Millie, Finch and Faulkner, they rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle, for me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never have left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
I've waited long enough for revenge, and now it comes to us on its own.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me.
चल यार रोना बंद कर.
Weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead, and it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
देखो कितना प्यार करता था उससे ईशा. अभी तक रोए जा रहा है. ये सीन अच्छा.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
मैं तो इसे ज्यादा करता हूँ. अब ये नहीं कि तुम भूत बन जाओ.
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
ये तो तुम क्या मतलब मेकअप के बिना आ जाओ. आ जाओ।
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabella are reunited.
Ooh, 19 points available. That's really sexy. Yes, he is dead, love. This is what true love brings you. मैं जाऊंगी तो तू भी जाएगा. ओहो, अभी तो सीन आने वाले हैं. आओ इसे तो मैं सीन दिखाऊं. Yes, Graham is dead. उसको यही चाहिए था कि हम लोग ऐसे इटर्नली साथ रहे और ये सब. और करो अमीर लड़कियों से प्यार. भंगी. लोग यार एक मिनट, ये मैं अपने ये कर लूं, ये मुझे ना कीड़ा काट रहा है मेरे अंदर. क्या कर रहा है? Give me 1 minute, love. अच्छा ऐसे. मैं बस अपने कैरेक्टर को अपग्रेड कर रहा हूँ. तो तुम गई भी थी क्या कहीं? एक मिनट में अभी तुम्हें एक सीन दिखाता हूँ. मजा है. आओ मैं तुम्हें डेट पे लेके चलूं. अरे बल्कि मैं तो यहाँ हूँ ना. Where are you, roach? आओ डेट पे चल. ओके बस लाइव आ जाओ. पूरा 2 मिनट. अच्छा हुआ मैंने वो कंप्लीट कर लिया. देख लो तुम बिल्कुल मेरे साथ ही हो ना मेरे.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
No,
the
there
lamp.
is not pretty.
What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
तो इसका पैकेज लेके आए. चल रोज. बस के बाद बैरन के पास चलता हूँ. तो मैं आज में सीरी. अच्छा अभी मैं सीरी बन भी जाऊँगा. पता है? तो तुम वो मिशन देखना लाज़मी. तो मैं सीरी की पावर समझ में आएगी. मैं भी सीरी बन जाऊँगा. तो जस्ट वेट. अरे भाई आओ तुम लोग ही तो मैं. आओ यार. What? No. हट यहाँ से. हट यहाँ. कर मार. मार मुझे. मार मुझे. नहीं मार. मार मुझे. बल्कि अपना कैमरा. सॉरी मैं जरा एक मिनट प्लीज. Alright, love, let's go. गैरेट वेरेट ही फ्लर्ट करता है. पहले ही बता. गैरेट में बताता हूँ भी क्या करता है.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Ugly bastard. Drowners and a waterhag. Favorites.
हट जा पागल औरत. हट. ये मारेंगे मुझे. Alright.
Traveling across Velen alone. No way that was going to end well. Cuts of meat. Cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
There a roach.
Come on, Roach.
किधर से आया बेटा? ओके. तुम रोच हो? So Isha, you're saying you are roach. Are you roach? A green mutagen. जो कि हर जगह आ जाता है ना रोज ऐसी और रोज. मतलब तुम्हें येनिफर बोलता हूँ लेकिन चलो अब तुम्हें रोज बनना है तो तुम बन जाओ. Okay, it's no problem, you know, like यार मैं भूल गया था ये, पता है अपने चोंक्स भूल जाता हूँ. Very sharp mind you have. येनिफर भी ब्लैक पहनती है यार, ऐसे की बात नहीं. और दोनों तो अभी के लिए रोच हो, जब येनिफर रहेगी तो तुम हो.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
चल यार, बहुत हो गई तेरी flirting.
Got those substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll
brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
हम देखेंगे.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Yes, I make you.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
The Kane Vin Capel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself, but I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Gavella Glan.
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Come on.
Let's freaking go. यार वो ये क्वेस्ट के लिए वो फिर करता है ना क्या गेम में भी अलाउड रुक 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 हाँ मतलब ये क्वेस्ट के लिए जो है ना ये इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं 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 क्या कर रहे हैं it's important for a quest and all, like, yeah. Yen won't feel bad. Yen...
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Music dekh rahi ho?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
All right, let's get down to business.
What are you talking about?
Sex. That's why we're here, isn't it?
Oh. You may know about wine, but you remain quite unsophisticated otherwise. That's very good, because boars are much better in bed. Now, close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
ये क्या है इसका?
A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek. Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
अभी देखना क्या हुआ?
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
गायब हो रही है, गायब हो गई
Where's
बेचारी
that
लड़की.
Cinderella gone to?
तो मैं इसको ढूंढ रहा हूँ.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name, but indecent, actually. Lean closer and
18+ गेम है, क्या करूं मैं? शो में भी तो फंसा है। हरामी, मुझे सुला के भाग जाएगी अभी।
Kira, where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle, the tower.
मेरे जूते। Let me like. बस एक किएरा का किस्सा खत्म करे हुए बैरन के पास चलते हैं और सीरी का सीन करते हैं। बस खत्म ही हो गया ये। बहुत होलसम गेम है ये। अभी जो है ना शुरू में थोड़ा सा बोरिंग हो जाता है ये। बहुत अच्छा गेम है लेकिन अभी आगे जाकर किसी नहीं लड़ रहा है। देखो इसका एक म्यूजिक इसका अच्छा है यार। आ जाओ यार तुम लोग आओ।
Move it! That's it, Roach. A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective. To defeat Emir.
Curing
Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid, whether you like it or not.
Kira, I won't let you do this. Thousands of lives in exchange for your amnesty might seem a fair price to you, not to me.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
What? नहीं भाई, इसको नहीं मारना.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Wait, maybe I have to make this gameplay good.
What do you want with those papers?
Why? I aim to use them. Alec.
Okay.
You're...
What?
No.
I don't...
It's...
What? Shut... See this? Bed... Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the... So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Bed's free of bedbug.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Best, better. How से recap करें?
One of the Baron's men, are you? Sir. Think I got scabies.
Blasphemers, dogs, blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses. Help an old feep.
What's wrong?
To their night blast.
नो वो मैंने जो है ना वो गलती से वो एक वो कर दिया था मतलब डायलॉग तो वो उससे फाइट हो गई.
Gods have sent ye to me Someone to repair their shrines from this
बहुत
day
open
on.
game है ये, मतलब हर एक आपका dialogue जो है ना वो count करता है.
I'm a witcher, restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in the... This one pale.
Run, Roach. Faster.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Mayflies, move it! Halt!
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him?
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cero.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You brought us around. As I recall, you were to go your separate way.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
देखो अगर मैं इनको राउंड नहीं दिलाता ना वहाँ पे तो ये जो है ना कभी मेरे लिए गेट नहीं खोलते फिर मुझे ना कोई और रास्ता ढूंढना पड़ता तो ये बहुत डिटेल्ड गेम है ये.
Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think?
ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स होते हैं विचर के लिए ना या बोर्ड्स
God called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander. Nothing here for you. Rubble. Rubble everywhere.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled. Ha ha ha!
Oh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
ये important है.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis' whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Sumerian to drink to these days?
Foltest वो जो वो जिसकी वो बेटी नहीं थी वो जो वो सीजन 1 में जो सही की थी गेरल्ट ने हेनरी कैविल ने वो जो वो मॉन्स्टर थी.
To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
I don't. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way round here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Yes, Ian. You sure? तुम हो इधर?
Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
ये मैंने इसे कपड़े चेंज किए मैं लेकिन इसके कपड़े ये वाले नहीं.
That was close. Must leave this place. She needs help.
क्या हो गया?
You can calm down.
Do you like Ciri? बड़ा जो गेम की.
Hello there. Are you lost?
देखिए इसकी
A
पावर.
little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail. Then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had nap to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked. But Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats. That would solve things.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods?
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings among wolves?
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up. You can come out now.
Massacred by something with immense claws.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible!
Stay there, and look away.
What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, his liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied?
The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil.
Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
देखा अंकल वेजिमिर की बात हो रही है. Very wholesome game this is. Fool's parsley, I think. चलना ग्रेट का.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they send their children. Sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
No. Why would they? They've plenty to eat where the path ends. This way. Through the cave.
You lead. All right. I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What are you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. You'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Let's go. ज़बिल लिया है मुझे यहाँ पे. What broken games?
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
What? The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
Let's go. Okay, okay. No, I died. यार इसको मैं भी बता. Can't die like this. C30. क्या हो गया? इतना लूट हो रहा है? इतना लूट? What? अब गया ये Wolf King.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
Then I'm not either.
Yes, Gretka. Let's go.
The Wolf King, now?
I do.
Let's go, Siri. अरे कैसे मार रहा है मुझे? चले यार तू वुल्फ किंग
Boy, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Must be. We was returning from Midcops when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren...
The little one. No details. You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Thing is, can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
What if I refuse? Because I just don't want to.
Would you tell me to sod off? Go ahead, but then I'll tell you the same. And what'll that make us? Two helpless, empty-handed sods. Think of it as searching for your own daughter. Ought to go quickly then. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When did you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
बस सही है अभी अपनी कह रहा है कि मेरी बेटियों को ढूंढो तो फिर मैं वो तुम्हारी वो सीरी की स्टोरी बताऊंगा बस यही है बाद में फिर दे देंगे whenever you want